I grew in a small village called Sestri Levante near Portofino. And the construction is a passion in my family. So since I was a child, I was designing and sketching everything, homes, boats. And as soon I realized that there were a profession called architect, I thought, cool, will be my work. So I studied to be an architect, and after that I realized that there were a part missing, which is the sea. As often in life, the big break happened for a case. It was 1999 and I was walking in Genoa boat show when I met somebody from Ferretti Group, and he showed me the vessel, and after a nice talk he offered me a job. He told me that the Ferretti was of course approaching a new adventure for mega yacht, and they were opening this new, of course, part of the business, and they were looking for a design director. The first floating project I worked on was the Grand Princess, a cruise liner vessel, and I was amazed by the idea to build something, of course, so huge. The complication that, of course, a vessel like this has in terms of technical part, in terms of integration between design and hotel operator as well, and of course the request of the company or the request of the customers on board. So I think this was an amazing experience that I did for a few years. And then the first yacht that I built, not design, was the Magnifica 46 meter, designed by Nuvolari Leonard. At the time I was the design director of the shipyard of CRN, and it was a really challenging project, not because of course the design, but because being a design director in a shipyard of 400 mechanic and a woman was not an easy task. As a young designer, I did a lot of mistakes, and I found very difficult at the beginning to find the right sense of proportions. Sometimes it's just about 2 centimeters and the project is wrong. For example, when you design a chair or you proportion a chandelier in a room. It's really difficult, in particular designing yacht, where everything is really balanced and is proportionate in all the ambience. The best professional advice that I received is to don't fall in love with my ideas, but questioning them and verify if they really meet the client needs and requirements. The hardest thing being a yacht designer is, of course, to satisfy and to surprise the client, that of course are one of the most important person and powerful person in the world, and of course being in empathy with them, and with to pass beyond the image that you get from the media of them, and enter in empathy and find what they really want. The most crazy was after a briefing with a client. At the beginning he was explaining how he was using the boat, he was using with his love, and he was mentioning that she likes a lot the round surfaces, pay attention about that she likes a lot the hard wood, she likes to stay close to the window. So fine. I was, in the meantime that the client was telling to me this detail, I was start to think, oh, nice lady, she was, maybe she likes round surface, fine, we can design this. Hardwood, it was quite strange for me, but I said, okay, she likes hardwoods, okay. And after a while, I can say after 2 days that we were discussing, I discovered that she was a parrot. I inspired always by the cultures, by the people, and traveling extensively, in particular in Asia, in many countries where the artisans play a bigger roles. I love to enter in the laboratory, be inspired by the material, the texture, the hands, and of course transform this inspiration, this contamination of cultures in designing something for the people. If I could own a yacht, I would dream to own a San Germani sailing yacht. I love sailing, I love the wooden construction, and I think that San Germani is a beautiful and elegant sailing boat, still today. When I'm not designing a yacht, I'm always involved in some activities, and all these activities are about my creativities. So I love to cook, and my kitchen is a laboratory of tools and ingredients. I love travel. I love going the old market. I love gardening, and I love everything that is about creativities.